This past week, there were several stories about the massive cuts expected at the Department of Housing and Urban Development. What these cuts will exactly look like is not certain, but it seems likely that much of the research staff at HUD is going to be let go. The other area of concern in New York has been funding of affordable housing. There are estimates that $4.5 billion in funding could be on the chopping block. This past week, the head of New York State's top housing agency, DHCR, told lawmakers that they should not be passing additional state funding to fill in theoretical or potential gaps in federal funding. This is a typical thing that happens when states rely on federal funding. If the state puts more money towards housing, the federal government has an excuse for cutting funding towards housing. But everyone should be aware that if federal cuts come, the state will have to respond quickly if they're going to prevent the current housing crisis from getting worse. And if the state doesn't have the money to fill that hole, they're going to need to look at alternative options. The most obvious one would be to ease regulations so private investment in housing comes back to the state.